What's up, guys? It's episode 266. Welcome back to the show. Okay, hi, it's Jacqueline. It's currently 11:58 p.m. and I'm on episode, I think, 5 or 6 of a 7 podcast in a row marathon. I wanted to get all this done by midnight. Looks like it's not going to happen. So, without further ado, here we go. This podcast is going to be all about my family barbecue that we just had on Friday. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I'm going to walk you through the barbecue. I feel like there's a lot to talk about, a lot to cover, a lot that happened, a lot of fun shit to talk about, so I'm going to do that. But I should add this, and if you're just joining on this little podcast marathon I'm doing, I should add that, or insert that I set out to do 7 podcasts a day, or not a day, Jesus, 7 podcasts a week, on September 4th, 2020 for a year straight. So basically 1 podcast every day for a year. I set out to do that, and I'm still doing it. Technically, I'm still giving you 7 podcasts in your inbox this week, but I had a huge, not even a huge situation. Basically, I'm behind and I'm trying to catch up right now. So I'm doing a bunch in a row. It's a lot. I'm learning a lot about podcasting through this journey. And I think I can confidently say after I hit the 1-year mark and accomplish this goal, I don't think I will sustain or continue doing the 7 days a week podcast. It's a lot, and I feel like it's starting when my life gets busier, which is happening now, and when I'm traveling more now and everything. It's not practical. It's possible. It's just not. I don't think it's ideal for my lifestyle to get on the microphone and do this 7 days a week. Anyways, especially when I'm with family, trying to hang out with them, that's why I'm doing it at the last hour of the day. Everyone's in bed. I'm out in my mom's kitchen right now. Jimmy, my puppy's here. He's asleep at my feet, and I'm pushing through. So here we are. Family barbecue. It's a tradition. We basically, if you're new to the show, I'm from Mount Vernon, Washington. I grew up here. Went to school here all the way through high school and went off to college after, went off to college at Washington State University. Okay. Basically my whole family's from here and lives here on my mom's side, and we all live within 5 miles of each other, which is super cool. So every Memorial Day weekend growing up, we would go camping as a family out at Deception Pass, which is it overlooks the San Juan Islands, kind of out west of where we live now, out on the coast. And we would tent camp, and my grandparents, sometimes they would have an RV, but we'd mostly tent camp all weekend and go to the beach and cook a lot of cool food and hang out around the campfire and go on bike rides and hikes, and we'd go to the lake and go fishing in the morning with my grandpa, and we'd walk the beach. I don't even know, we'd build forts, we'd play games, all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of, I guess Memorial Day weekend for me growing up was mostly that. And now that we've all grown up and gone off to different states and college and everything, all my cousins and I, most years come home this weekend, or we're home, and then we hang out at each other's houses and shit, and we go to my grandparents' house, or people come here. And this weekend we had a barbecue at my mom's house here, and let me walk you through it. So I don't even know what to say. I guess the big what was like the big deal of the barbecue? Like my mom's birthday was this weekend, so I guess people are kind of over celebrating that too. Um, I don't know. Like basically, my mom has this like patio set up outside of our kitchen, and it's a nice little scenic spot where we can watch the sunset. And she set up a bunch of chairs, and we have a table with like an umbrella and everything. And we put together a bunch of snacks for everyone to eat. And I don't even know. Like all I was really in charge of was I was in charge of the burgers. I didn't make the hamburgers. I like smashed the patties together with ground beef. They weren't like pre-formed, so that was fun. And I cooked them, and then I don't know. Like my brother was in charge of oysters. Basically, let me just cut it to you straight. We had a lot of wine and a lot of fun, crazy conversations with each other, and we just basically hung out. And my little cousin was there, and she's like 2, and she's super cute. And my grandparents showed up, and they got to see Jimmy and meet him for the first time. And he sat next to their feet at the barbecue the whole time, and like he just like he was so sweet with them, and they were petting him. And my grandpa used to have he's always had labs for hunting, and they recently lost a chocolate lab about a year ago named Coco. So I thought it was kind of sweet that they got to meet Jimmy while he was a puppy and hang out with him, and all my family got to meet him, and they've all watched him. See, this is the thing. My family's been watching Jimmy grow up on my Instagram every day, so it was cool. They could finally pet him and finally see him in real life, and he was kind of like the center of attention the whole time. But yeah, I don't know. We just like, we drank wine. We had good food. My mom had all these like crackers and cheeses and chips and like just little yummy hors d'oeuvres for everyone to eat. And I made the hamburgers. We barbecued oysters. We made like hot dogs because I think my grandma really likes hot dogs, so we made those. I don't know. At one point, a taser got whipped out. My aunt had a taser, and then I think the funniest thing that happened was my grandma picked it up and was looking at it, and then my brother was standing off to the side, and she went and tasered his leg, and I got a little video of that. I don't know. We just have we had a good time. I was like, oh, I want to make this podcast about the barbecue, and when I think about it, it's like there's not much to say other than I love my family. It was great being all together. You know, like in the same spot, like drinking and eating and laughing and having a good time. Like it was sweet. And then I don't know if there's anything like, basically that night I stayed up until like 3 a.m. My brother and I always deep talk, and whenever we get back together, so we talked about like stupid shit. Like I was in a rabbit hole with him for so long about, I don't even know what we were talking about. My favorite thing he said, like after the deep conversation was kind of like over and we were just like, okay, we both get the point. Let's like shut the fuck up. He goes, Jacqueline, like none of this matters. Like who cares? But we were passionately talking about something for so long, and he just goes, this shit doesn't even matter. Like who gives a fuck? And then I kind of felt stupid for getting so like zoned in with him about something. I was like, oh my God, I got like so I don't know, intense about my ideas and my opinions about this topic. And I don't know if I should even share it. It's not even that bad or anything. It's just like, it's like a past midnight drunken conversation that's like we just kept repeating ourselves, you know what I mean? It was just kind of like, yeah, but we had a good time. It's always nice talking, like having deep conversations with people in my family. And I don't know, like even like earlier before everyone left with it was great talking with my aunts, catching up with them, and like my grandma. And my grandma and I were in the kitchen at one point just hanging out with my baby cousin, and she was, I was updating her on my job and my podcast and the stuff I'm doing. And I don't know, I feel really blessed. Like, I guess in conclusion, there's not much to say about a barbecue other than like it's like pretty straightforward, right? But I guess like in summary, in conclusion, I'm so blessed and grateful and like wow, I have such a great family and we all love each other so much and we all are there for each other, support each other, and we all like get along so well and we just have the best time together. And like I don't know, I know that's not, I know not everyone can say that, and I know that's not it. Like some people have, I know some people have families that are broken up and people don't talk to each other or get along, and I'm sure that's really tough and hard to like feel. It's probably like it might feel like you don't have like you've got some like missing pieces in your life or something, like you have a little like pieces of you are broken up and they're, I don't know how to explain this, like they're not whole because it like if your family's broken like that. And like I've had patches of my life where things have been rocky with family stuff and I kind of know how that is, but if it's like that for you, I've a big heart and I hope that, I don't know, you I don't know what to say, like I love you and I'm sorry about that, and I hope you find family and friends maybe, or I hope you like I don't know, find wholeness through creating your own family someday or whatever. Because I guess at the end of the day, when I think about my life, the reason I'm saying this is like nothing to me matters more than my family, and like that like I just look around, I'm like, I have it so good, and this is all that I care about and all that matters. These people, their happiness, their health, the love we have for each other. It's like that's all that matters. Nothing else matters in this life than family and your relationships with your loved ones. Like, I don't know. I guess it's easy to say when you have it good like that, but like it just, you know why I say that? It feels so good. I feel so complete. I feel so whole. That's why I love coming home. That's why I love, I live in San Diego. I'm pretty much the only person in my family that's living there full time, and I couldn't just like live there and never come home and have a barbecue with my family and see all my relatives and hang out with my grandparents and my aunts and my cousins, and like I just couldn't do that. I'm so family oriented and so close to my family that it's like part of me feeling complete as a person is to be with them in their presence and hang out with them frequently. And so I try to get home like pretty much like 4 times a year, I'd say is what I average flying home, usually around the holidays and then like Memorial Day, and usually at the end of summer I come home. So yeah, I don't know, this trip is really like, obviously I think 2020 put a lot of things in perspective for me as far as like what I value most in this life and what the most important things to me in this life are. And all I wanted last year when I was isolated alone and sad in my apartment was I just wanted to be with my family. And that's kind of like why I went home for an entire month at the end of the year. I went home all of December to be with them, and yeah. But I think at first when I lived in San Diego and I was on my own, just like chilling, being a little free birdie on my own in a new city, I kind of like I was a lot more distant and a lot more like out of touch and like less involved in my family than I am now. And the older I get, the more I live there, the closer I've gotten to them, because I don't know, I just like, I had my selfish early 20s, like I did that thing, I was kind of in outer space making, like, doing things that made me happy, and just like I was a lot more selfish and self-centered, and now I'm like, I don't know, it's a lot more balanced out now. And like, of course I'm still that way, like I still go back to California and live my little dream life alone without my family, but I'm constantly in their grill, like on the phone, talking to them or texting them or flying home to Washington. And it's as if I should just move back here, but I know, like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I have no desire to live here full time, but I'm definitely developing a routine that gets me back here, like, a lot more often than I used to. So that's been really positive for me and my life and my mental health and just feeling complete. And again, like, I guess when you don't have that, you create your own version of, like, whatever your family situation is. Like, okay, if you have a broken, I hate to say, like, the word, like, a broken family, but excuse me. like it becomes normal for you, like, whatever it is. Like, my parents split up when I was 20, and having divorced parents is just normal to me now. Like, it doesn't feel weird, but I guess that's what happens. Like, at some point, whatever your situation is becomes your own normal. And you can't really compare it to anyone else because everyone has a different setup. Everyone has a different set of family members and situations with their, like, the dynamics of their family relationships and how people get along and whatever. So it's like, but sometimes you go on, like, I need to sit up. Oh my God. I'm like literally horizontal in a chair that's not really functional. Hold on. You know, but sometimes, and this still happens to me, I'll go on Instagram or whatever on a Mother's Day or Father's Day or some sort of like family holiday situation. People are posting their happy little snappy families and everyone's, you know, still together and everything looks perfect. And I know that can be really tough kind of to see, because I don't know, for me at least, sometimes, well, it used to be kind of like that, because I thought my parents were going to be together forever, and I thought everything was going to be, you know, but it's just different now. And now they're both happily with other people and dating and marrying other people, and it's like fine now. Everything's like super, and I feel like we're closer and we're better off this way anyway, so whatever. I don't know how I got on this tangent. Yeah, family is everything. I love my family. I had a great barbecue. I killed it making the burgers. Like, damn. I made them good. I don't even know what I did. I just salt and peppered them. We did some in the oven to be quick. Like, my mom's like, just put some of these. She's like, we don't have to grill all of them. We don't have to grill all of them. Just put some of them in the oven. And you couldn't tell, like, the difference between the ones we did on the grill and the ones we did in the oven. But, I could probably end this episode, like, it's 12:16. I'm trying to catch up. Like I said, I have so many podcasts to finish in a row right now. And, oh my God. I don't know what else to add. Jimmy's the little star of the show here. He's, my brother's dog, or my brother's girlfriend's dog, and Jimmy kind of got in a little altercation. Odie gave him a little love bite on the nose and Jimmy, like, squealed, and that's all they needed to do. They got that out of, like, Odie, you know, told him to fuck off and scratch his nose or bit his nose or whatever, and then Jimmy and him have been fine ever since. But I need it, you know, I don't care. Like, Jimmy's gonna, he needs to have some, you know, he needs to be around dogs who don't give a fuck about him and don't like him. Like, I don't care. Like, I think it's gonna build character. It's gonna toughen him up. I mean, he's a golden retriever, and he needs to have some hard knocks in this life, because to him everything is happy snappy, everything's fine, everything's positive. It's like nothing bad. Like, it's like if something bad's happening, he doesn't perceive it as something bad happening. It's just like, that's probably why he was fine on the plane. Like, I feel like he didn't even realize that, I don't know, like, he didn't even get scared because he's just like, oh my God, it's a fun ride. I'm on a plane. Woo, you know? But, yeah, Jimmy's been great. He's been enjoying his freedom in the open fields around my mom's house. Like, it's kind of annoying though. Like, I swear to God, every 30 minutes, someone's screaming his name, like, Jimmy, get back inside. Oh my God. Like, someone will open the door and Jimmy will run out. And out where we live, there's a road that people drive really fast on. And, like, they go like 100 miles an hour on it just because it's a back road and they don't give a fuck. So it's scary if he gets out, because I'm like, if he goes on that road and someone comes by, he's gonna get smashed. So I'm currently just like annoyed that they're not opening the door and shutting it and making sure he doesn't get out. They're just like letting him run out. And anyways, that's kind of been an ordeal, or like a big like annoying thing I've had to like, you know, yell at people. I'm just like, look, shut the door. He's a puppy. He's gonna burst out there and run to the road. And like, he's gotten really close to the road and it's really scary. So other than that, we've been eating good. I know we had that barbecue, but we've been like, oh my God, my mom went to Costco. Of course she did. And she stocked the house with like every goodie at Costco. And what did I say? I'm like, this trip's a 10-pounder easily. Like, holy shit. It's like, I can't, there's something, it's like when I'm at my mom's house, I don't give a fuck. I'm snacking on everything. I'm eating everything. It's nice. It's nice because when I don't normally, I don't know, indulge like this, and it's kind of nice. And like hanging out with the family, we're drinking a lot, we're eating a lot. Whatever. I'm on vacation. Like, fuck it. But there's nothing like your mom's house and the food at your mom's house and the snacks. I mean, it's like she fills the house as if she's feeding an NFL football team. Like, there's so much fucking food here. Anyways, I love brie. I forgot how good brie was. Brie cheese on a cracker. Holy shit. I rediscovered that at the barbecue. So yeah, shout out brie, right? Brie cheese. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I should probably go to bed. It's way past midnight at this point. I have more to do. So instead of, I'm debating I could keep going to like 1, 2 in the morning, or I could sleep good right now and then wake up and finish. But the goal is to catch up so that I can get back on my fresh, like, if I'm up to speed with my podcast or up to date, I'll enjoy them more, and I won't feel like I'm cramming them and rushing them to get them done. So I'm close. I'm gonna do it. You guys, I'm not gonna let you down. You're gonna get 7 podcasts this week, no matter what. So I'm not a quitter. I'm trying my best. I don't know. This is kind of insane when I think about it. Like, I don't know. David Goggins would yell at me and tell me to stay up until I'm done, but I'm not into that right now. I'm not into that kind of I just can't adopt that kind of like hardcore badass mindset at this hour. I'm ready to lay my head on the pillow. So, thank you for hanging out. Excuse me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I don't know. I feel like I just like bragged about how cool my family is, or how much I love my family and how good I have it. But I mean, might as well share that. I feel like, you know, I'm trying to spread the positivity and the love, and you know, it's what I currently, it's like it's my life story. It's what I currently have right now. It's what I just experienced at the barbecue. So Yeah, like I shouldn't hide it. I shouldn't be like, oh, I'm so blessed, I should keep it from people. Like, no, I want to share it. And I don't know, I just feel like this it's stupid. I have like not it's not like I have guilt, but I know that because I love my family so much and I know how much they make my life feel complete and whole and happy and full of love, because I know that, it hurts my heart and it hurts me to know that people out there that there are people out there that don't have what I have, and it hurts me to think about how that must make them feel, or um how maybe like lonely or like broken they might feel because of that. So that's why I mentioned that I had to like say something about that earlier, because I don't know. I guess this is like the family podcast. Okay. Cool. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for hanging out. Hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is like a big yawn. Wow. Thank you for hanging out. Hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.